So as you guys can see, I've been pumping out content consistently the last, like, I guess, week or so. I know I've been saying I'm going to do it for a long time, but we're actually here doing it. If I could wrap up what I had to go through in the year 2022 and 2023, we would be here for days. But we're here to talk some boxing. I got a chance to like really start digging in, like, to boxing. Like, I haven't been this locked in or getting this locked in since like probably like 2019 or so, where I'm calling up people, getting in touch with sources again, actually reading my boxing emails. For example, I'm gonna share something with you real quick before we start talking about Tank Davis versus Frank Martin. Look at this shit right here. Like, look at these emails. Look, this is boxing. PFL, the Zone, fucking. This is I can't open this though. But because I don't want an email address to be shown. Like Devin Haney, Matchroom, wait, look, fights just being announced and announced and announced. As you can see, I ain't been opening no emails. So these are all like media press releases and whatnot. But I'm getting back into the grind of things. So I guess what we're here to talk about is you're going to see me pumping out content and basically just trying to get back into the YouTube algorithm because my channel has been fucked. Now, because I haven't been producing consistent content, YouTube is not promoting my videos. So in order for them to do that, I got to get back on the grind, like pumping out content. So far, as you can see, the views have been shit, but I expected that as I haven't been consistent for like some time. But this is the first year I can say, like, I handled all of my personal affairs, things that were haunting me for like a decade. I handled all of that shit. So this is the first time in the last several months that I actually had time, like, to focus on things that I love and enjoy. Like, I can't put it into words. Like, for those who have been watching, I had issues with family law and my daughter. That's all been resolved. I had health issues when I had a coma back in 2018. Healthy. Been working out religiously. Lost about 60 something pounds. Well, actually, I lost 70. So basically, I lost 50, put 20 back on, then lost 20 again. So now I've been like really focusing on weight training. So I guess I can say, as a 40-year-old man, I turned 40 back in August. Like, I'm doing really, 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 really well. Financially, mentally, spiritually, physically, everything's going well. So I do love boxing. But boxing's been fucked up for a while, man. Hold on, let me stop talking and pull this up here. Let's see, boxing info. Boxing's been fucked for a while, man. With PBC, Amazon, and these pay-per-views, after pay-per-view, streaming's getting easier. Fighters, they're actually starting to fight now. The Saudis coming in. People saying boxing's dying. Boxing, it ain't going nowhere. It's going through what I say right now is I want to say a great reset, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? So, a couple of days ago, it's February the 24th right now, 7:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A couple of days ago, a fight between WBA, my bad, I'm even using the camera. The fight between WBA super champion, you can say he's the email champion, his fault or not, because Devin Haney has moved up. WBA super champion, Gervonta Tank Davis, is going to be taking on Frank Martin. Sometime, if you want to ask me, I'm thinking June, because you have March 30th. You have PBC on Amazon pay-per-view. We don't know what the price is yet. Keith Thurman versus Tim Tszyu. I highly doubt they'll put on another pay-per-view in April since it's March the 30th. So the next pay-per-view will likely be Canelo, and they don't want to take money away from Canelo. Canelo versus whoever on May the 4th. And then June, I'm guessing it's going to be this fight for the PBC pay-per-view. We don't know any details about the Amazon Prime deal. We're hearing so many different stories, but I got to admit that Keith Thurman versus Tim Tszyu press conference, when you get a chance, go look at it. It looked cheap, bootleg, Jimmy Lennon classy dude. You know, hosted it. When PBC launched on Fox and on Showtime and all that, like, you know, remember they used to have the galas, the schedule announcements. That shit's going now. It wasn't promoted on any Amazon platform, so you know they got to get this shit, you know, like moving. So about this fight, when you really think about it, was there really any other way they could go? I mean, maybe Rayo, yeah. But Tank is a big asset to Premier Boxing Champions. A huge asset. They not letting him go fight on the zone. Is Tank right now, off the top of my head, he's their top fighter. Wilder's not really there anymore. He's got a contract with the Saudis. Who's there? I mean, okay, you got Canelo. All right. But Canelo, you know, he can bounce wherever he wants to. Even though he's still got, 2 fights left on that PBC deal. That's a whole different video. We're going to talk about that in a different video. Now, do I like the fight? Yes, I do. My dream fight would be him versus Gary Russell. By the way, we're hearing Gary Russell's going to take on Stephen Fulton. Rumors circulating around. Here, let me pull up the boxing rankings here. Take your time out. Like the video, subscribe. So, I got a plan I'm putting together to make sure, like, I got a lot, I know I said it before, but listen, I got a lot of free time on my hands. And also, I'm a 40-year-old man. You know, when are we going to get it together? You know? Here's the rankings for 135. Shakur Stevenson, we don't know what he's doing. I think he's just leveraging to try to get a bigger fight from a bigger contract from Top Rank. But he's a Jay Prince fighter. So I don't see him going over to PBC. You see what I'm saying? So that's a thing right there, but it's a whole different video too. So you got Kambosos versus Loma. We're trying to get Big J to that fight. That's going to be in May. A fight that nobody asked for. And I got to be honest, I had to tell Big J, listen, I'm tired of talking about this motherfucking fight. I'm tired of talking about Loma versus Kambosos. I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear about Loma versus Kambosos until 20 days out. I'm not talking about it no more. I'm Loma Kambosos out. Like, people was asking me, is this an Australian boxing channel? Because we was doing so much fucking Loma Kambosos content. Shit, man. What's going on with the WBO again? I forgot. Somebody let me know in the comments. Remember, I'm catching up. Like, I've been watching boxing, but I'm just starting to, like, reach out to people like, yo, man, what's up? I'm back in the business, man. Hit me up. Let's talk some boxing. You know, I'm starting to, like, open up credential applications and shit, starting to reach out to the team and, like, all right, yo, we got to get back out there. I was considering Haney and Ron Garcia got a press conference Tuesday. This Tuesday coming up. What's that? It's the 24th right now. What the fuck is Tuesday? Hold on. Let me check the calendar here. On the 27th in New York. But I can't make it out there. Too late a notice for me. It was just announced a couple of days ago. Hold on. I'm drinking some tea. Also, I'm just getting over a cold. You know, kids, man. They give you anything. Like, they just petri dishes for, you know, like, geez. Like, kids are your immune system worst nightmare. Once they leave and go to school and all that stuff and you know, like, they bring that shit home, man. But anyway, moving on. I forgot what's going on with the WBO. But anyway, I was saying, back up. I'm saying, like, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, you dig? So that's why you see me get up early this morning. I covered damn, my memory is shot. I told you that's that coma shit. They know you ain't cutting cajas. I was like, all right, bro, get back in the mood. Woke up like coughing and shit. You know, I had to put on my reading glasses. You know, had my green tea with my Ricola. You know, and a little bit of ginger powder. So I said, all right, let me get up and watch some boxing. Now, I'm already an early bird anyway. I don't even need an alarm. That's how old I'm getting. So anyway, I'm getting back in the swing. That's all y'all need to know. I'm getting back in the swing. But see, it's going to take some time. Just ride with me. You know, we won't get there. So when you really look at the PBC stable, who was Tank Davis going to fight? It was going to be the, you know, that can actually kind of generate something. Now, if off the top of my head, Tank Davis versus Frank Martin, I don't see that doing no 500,000 pay-per-view buys. I see that doing. I see that doing like Tank. I think Tank can bring in 200. Tank's bringing in. I'm not gonna say Tank. Tank is bringing in 200,000 pay-per-view buys on his own. On his own. But is he at 300 yet? In this streaming era, and especially remember he's coming off that big, huge fight with Ryan Garcia. How much has that boosted his profile? But pay-per-views, man, are everywhere. It's not like it was in the 90s and the 2010s, and pay-per-views are everywhere. People be cheap. And boxing fans, the hardcore ones, they know how to watch these shits for free. You think the super hardcore boxing fans are buying every single fight? The big ones we buy. If it wasn't for this nerd shit I got here, I wouldn't be buying all them shits. I'm not gonna lie to you. So, looking at the stable, it was only realistically unless they brought somebody in. But remember, this is the Amazon deal. They're trying to keep as much money as they can in-house. So only realistically, there would have been Tank Davis, Frank Martin, Rayo, and those are the only people, that can really generate something. I mean, they can't bring anybody up for 130. That would move the needle. Who? Nobody. Who would Tank fight up at 140? I mean, I'm so glad we didn't get that Pitbull rematch. I'm glad we didn't get that. I don't want that. I don't think nobody wants it. But it's time for Tank to start doing something. I really think he does. I really think if it was up to him, he'd fight everybody. I remember he really wanted to fight Tevin Farmer, and he would have beat the dog shit out of Tevin Farmer. But I think it's just the management, like, nah, champ, bet on yourself. Don't be doing all that. I mean, I can understand the business part. Don't get me wrong. Hey, listen, I may be a little bit biased. I mean, Tank Davis is one of my top fighters. I'm not gonna give you who my top fighters are. The fighters that I enjoy the most. But Tank Davis, I'm telling you, I'm a Tank Davis fan. I'm gonna say it like that. All right. But we ain't sucking no cock. You see what I'm saying? We don't do that on this channel. Excuse my language. We can be a fan, but also we can be critical. But it's time for him to start doing something because Devin Haney's resume is catching up. Especially if he beat Ryan Garcia, even though Tank beat him first. His resume, he's already got a great resume, man. So we're going to see how this plays out. I'm expecting for the undercard to be pretty stacked. Don't be surprised if you see Rayo on there too himself, who beat up Chris Colbert. Mr. Know-It-All. I got it. No, nigga, you don't got it. That's why you get knocked the fuck out. So, we are going to be pumping out content, like relighting the pilot, trying to keep the flame going. Because the flame was dim. I was like, man, fuck boxing, this bullshit. That's what they get. I started fading after the glove gate shit. I was like, this sport disgusts me. I was jaded. I was so upset. I was like, you know what? Like, literally, people thought I was joking. I motherfucker damn near disappeared for 2 years. I'll probably put out like 2-3 videos a month. Pop out with a video, get 1 million views here and 100,000 there and just disappear for like months at a time. But life has really settled down. And I'd be sitting here thinking like, yo, you can just motherfucking do videos, man. You do videos, man. But no, I like this fight though. And people can't say Tank ain't never fight a black fighter. He fighting one now. One last time he fought an African-American fighter. Damn, we going back. Who's this guy? Is Ricky Dulé? Damn, nope, he's not. He's a Filipino. Damn, when the fuck did Tank ever fight a black fighter? Must be this guy. James Franks. He's got to be a black man. He's a black man. Oh, shit. Let me see. James Franks. Boxer. There you go. You black? Ah! Oh, wait. Huh? Let me see. Where you at? He fought him? Oh, that's James Scott. Y'all see this dude? Where's this guy at? This guy's a ghost. But we can't count him. James Frank, we don't know if you black or not. So we're gonna look at nope, that's a Puerto Rican. Let's Let's see here. Eric, no, Jamar, that's a black man. That's surely gotta be a black man, right? There we go. Yep, there we go. So the last time Tank Davis fought, what if that's not him? It says it's him right here. So the last time Tank Davis fought a black man was in 2013. 2013. Just beating up all these. He beating up all these Hispanics. Then beat up this white man. Look at all these Hispanics. What is going on? Yo, for real though, what's going? Oh my gosh! I'm trying to figure out what funny ass title I'm gonna make this video because of this. Something that's gonna push the limits of YouTube. Be like, what the fuck kind of video is this? Why would he label it that? Seriously though, he beat up. Let me see. Let's just start after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. He Hispanic, ain't he? We're going to count him as Hispanic. Rolando, you Hispanic. 22, 20. I mean, he's Chicano. You know, I identify as half black, half Irish, and half full-blooded Chicano. I checked my eHarmony DNA test. I traced back my ancestry.com. With that being said, we're going to see how this plays out. Take your time out. Like the video, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at TstreeT Controversy. Here, I'll show you my Twitter real quick. Where's my Twitter at? I'm covering some boxing, and I think Edgar Berlanga going to get beat up. You know he's a cannibal. He bit that dude. If it's one thing I can't stand fucking cannibals and fucking vampires. I can't stand no cannibal. That's my Twitter. Follow me here. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful night.